game will be played on the Julie Johnson and Bob Gillespie courts. Our visitors this afternoon from Jacksonville, Illinois, the Illinois College Blue Boys. And here is their starting lineup. Number 3, a 6'3" senior from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, Trey Rogers. Number 5, a 6'10" junior from Caracas, Venezuela, Mr. Gabon. Number 12, a 6'2" junior from Brooklyn, Illinois, Jaquez Tippett. Number 14, a 6'3" sophomore from Nashville, Illinois, Buzz Ritzel. And number 35, a 6'6" senior from Lockport, Illinois, Jake Masrivas. And the coach for Illinois College is Steve Schweer.
Gillespie Court inside the Wilmore Center here for this Ripon College versus Illinois College men's basketball game. You've heard the Ripon lineup. Here's the Illinois College lineup. Number 3, Trey Rogers. Number 5, Nestor DeBoyne. Number 12, Jaquez Tippett. Number 14, Buzz Ritzel. And number 18, number 32, Jake Masrivas. That is a look at the Illinois College Blue Boys starting lineups under the head coaching direction of Steve Schweer. The Redhawks under the head coaching direction of Ryan Cade. DeValk set to jump for the Redhawks in their home whites with the red numbers. Along with Martin Ernster, Riley Eisnagel on production and camera. I'm Jason Mansfield. Let's get this one tipped off here at the Wilmore Center. Controlled by Illinois College. 13-1 on the season are the Blue Boys, 5-0. They beat Ripon early in December by 162-61. Ripon undefeated at home. In Illinois College, not too bad on the road, Marty.
Not too bad, any gym they play in as we get a turnover there.
Steffes in the quick run out as always. Tooney will hand it back. They'll go baseline, get hammered a little bit, but did not get the call. Quick feed, they'll go the other side and turned over.
Great defense by Tooney, back-to-back plays.
Mahone set to run to the right side edge, hands it off to Steffes. Galati will wrap it around, back to Mahone. 15 float, no, yes, whoa. That'll go down.
We call that the big T, the big touch.
Lynn Krause, the PA announcer, refers to him as Ripon's Dr. J. Jalen Mahone.
You gotta be from the 60s if you want to know who he's talking about.
3 on the way on the other side from Illinois College. That won't be good. DeValk on the pull. Ripon will run. Galati. DeValk on the wing will back it between Galati, who sits between the circles. Now to Mahone, but picked off. Coming to the other side. Coverage by Steffes. He'll block it. They'll get it back and go back up. No good again. Tooney on the tip back out.
Tooney had
fired up.
And it got knocked out of Tooney's hands. The ball's awarded to the Redhawks. And man, the excitement of this game already. I think the big key, watch turnovers by either ball club. They're going to be big, I think, in a game, like you said, where Ripon is 5-0 at home, and they haven't lost a road game, Illinois College.
Keith's tipping on that run out. Steffes able to close on the defense to block it. Ripon in possession. Tooney. He'll work his way in. He'll get called for travel, though. Yeah, he shuffled that foot as he moved down there.
Yeah, he did. He didn't see his fellow big, DeValk, coming down to his right baseline. He could have been able to drop that dime right off for him. Didn't see him.
Great crowd here for this one this afternoon. Women able to pick up a victory over at Illinois College earlier.
Yeah. If we had a camera across the other side, you'd see what the crowd is below us.
3 on the way is no good. Steffes will come in. He's fighting him, brother. And they'll call a held ball. Goes to Ripon.
Early on, this game turning into a food fight. It's very physical underneath. And I think the referees are going to make sure they want to stay on top of it.
Well, they know what's at stake here, too, as well, right? They're aware.
Oh, yeah.
And these, we've seen these officials many times. DeValk in the give back to Mahone. Over to Galati now. Steffes. Pass back to Tooney. 2-0 lead here for Ripon. DeValk will lead it out. Left-handed short, no good.
Good take. Still 2-0. Host team.
Rogers will go to the right side. That ball is knocked out of bounds.
You would think this is the kind of game at this level of intensity that a sophomore like number 34 for Ripon, Luke Meinholz, might flourish.
All right, and Bartle also checking in typically for DeValk and Tooney, and that's what did happen. Rogers is running the point for. Quick feed underneath, basket up and good. Nice job.
Yeah,
Caught Ripon sleeping.
Yes, it was a back screen up on the right elbow. Good set play by the Blue Boys.
That's Buzz Ritzel on that one.
Yep, we were talking earlier. They're gonna say, yeah, you go play all your defense you want, but we're gonna keep it tabs. You can see a game like this if you let out too much rope.
Josh Harris checking in for IC. Tackmeyer in for Ripon.
You want to see intensity, a head coach? Check out Illinois College.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I know that's why he wears warm-ups.
Galati, good for a 3.
Always a good sign when your backcourt can drop a pill from 3 points downtown.
Harris this time looking for the screen, gonna fight to the left. Shot on the way. Jaquise no good. Galati on the load, he'll come through, get blocked.
Yeah, it's big in there.
Harris will run it out. He's quick, moves up, basket no good, rebound. Tackmeyer, quick push ahead to Galati.
Yeah, it was Ryan Steffes made him change his shot. Great defense.
Meinholz to Steffes, he's behind the arc. Bartle will find Tackmeyer. 5-2 lead Ripon. Good patience out there. Galati thought about the 3 instead. He'll come through, hold it a bit, put up a prayer, no good.
Yeah, he went down.
Out. Yeah. Harris, quick find on the other side. Here's Buzz. Jump stop, backs out, round. Rogers on the lead. Now the shot. Good.
Wow.
18 feet buried.
Beautiful step back. Patient under fire.
5-4 here early and quick, folks.
Yeah.
Foot on the gas.
You're going to see Ripon going to a deep bench for sure.
Bartle. Tackmeyer with it now. Back out to Meinholz. Let the action play out here just a little bit. I'm going to have a lot of words in today if I don't. Galati puts up a shot, takes the tumble as always.
Great body control. A lot of times guards come down on the ground, not on their feet because they want to protect those ankles.
7-4. Ripon leads here, 15:05 remaining. Ritzel for three, good. Tied at 7.
Yeah, kid out of Nashville. That's Nashville, Illinois. Ritzel.
Galati, 3, no good. Rebound, Bartle back out. Steffes thought about 3, he'll work against Rogers. Spin move up, good move, good control. Basket's good too.
Great hang time on the fade, go over the height.
2-point lead for the Redhawks. As we mentioned, IC 13-1 on the season. Move through. Jaquise is good.
Nice explosion with those purple sneakers.
Steffes will try to get that baseline, create some separation, put one up and get it.
Wow. He does such a great job of even going against superior height.
Onto the side, there's Rogers for a 3, that's good.
Boy, the equalizer, the 3 ball.
Rogers gives Illinois College their first lead of the ball game. Galati with a quick fire to the side, picked out of there, shot. Tackmeyer 3, good.
Somebody from Illinois College bench because Tackmeyer looked at the bench. You got to be careful in this conference. We've seen technicals assessed sometimes.
Cade Tackmeyer, the sophomore from Peshtigo. Ritzel had it, lost it. He'll come away with it. Does Meinholz.
Meinholz, he is a burglar when it comes to stealing the ball.
Steffes is on the outside wing. He'll look to attack, now fire back. Tackmeyer's got 8 on the shot. He'll take one, put it up, no good.
Little jackknife jump shot there by Tackmeyer. A little strong on that back iron. Ripon's up by 2, 20 seconds on that shot clock for Blue Boys.
Harris for 3, that's no good.
Good box out by Galati.
This time Steffes will go strong to it, can't get the rebound. And that'll be a foul called against the Redhawks.
Yeah.
Jorgensen's gonna come in. Also, it looks like William Ryan's gonna come in. Nope. What do we got going on?
Yeah, he's got Ryan coming in and Jorgensen.
Mahone coming back in, Tooney's back in.
So with the exception of the point guard, well, no, that's not true. You got 3 of your starters in now. Yep. With Ryan and Drew Jorgensen, the sniper.
Yeah, 14-12 lead for the Redhawks. Harris this time with the dribble, separates, shot, yeah, he'll get the and one.
Wow.
Jorgensen tried to put on the brakes, just couldn't.
Yeah, that was so quick on the pulling of the trigger. Tooney caught something in the chops, he's wiping his nose. A chance at that 4-point play by Illinois College.
15-14 IC.
Yep. Yeah, check out those shoes on the shooter.
6'5" sophomore.
Did not get that 4-point play. However, that 3-point shot gave him a 1-point lead, the visitors.
Jorgensen. Now to Ryan, over to Mahone. DeVault getting some separation in there, working against Nestor. DeBoyne over the top. DeBoyne from Caracas, Venezuela.
Yeah, all 6'10" of them.
Good feed. DeBoyne, no good. DeVault will come away.
Yeah.
Now Mahone on the run out. 3 on the answer. That won't go.
Woo. Track meet here.
No doubt.
15-14, approaching 11 minutes left in the first half. Visitors up by 1.
Harris will get the screen. Jorgensen fights through it, right back to Du Bois. Now the wide open shot in the corner for three. Good ball movement.
What great ball movement, execution. Gave up a three, passed it down low, Drew, kicked it out for the open three.
Jason Dion with the three. Jorgensen puts the brakes on. Now Tooney's got a little bit of action to get to as well. Ryan almost picked.
Yep, that's going to go offensive. It should be. I mean defensive, I'm sorry. Should be on Illinois College, I think. Singleton.
Yep, Benton Singleton. Him and Thuney mixing it up. Waupun style.
Yeah, that is a good wrestling town. Well, like we said, and you said in pregame, Ripon is undefeated at home at 5-0. Illinois College with only one loss on the year and has not lost on the road. So somebody's stat is going to change today as we get official timeout here.
And one more checking in here.
Yeah.
Ritzel back into the ball game.
Biggest lead so far for Illinois College by 4.
DeVolk with the slam over the top of Nestor Du Bois.
Boy, you want to remember that inbounds play, huh?
18-16, IC leads Ripon. 10:20 remaining. Just about halfway through the first half. Harris came off the bench too, right?
Yeah,
he's playing a good game. Singleton will go in for one as well. Biggest lead of the ball game now for IC. 20-16 with 10 minutes remaining. Tackmeyer, he'll go on the delay. Kick back out Mahone. Three-pointer in the corner, good.
Nice. Pulls Ripon within one, just under halfway through the first half now.
They'll work through. Nitzel this time fires back out. Singleton for a three. That'll be long. Rebound DeVolk.
Looked good, didn't it?
It did.
From our view.
Tackmeyer across the line.
He's got a three.
But tried to get it in there. DeVolk picked that one away from Nestor. The post up against Du Bois. Left-handed finish. No good. The Tuna Bear with the rebound.
Never hit the rim, so shot clock is down to 6.
Mahone's got to recognize that. 4. Now looking over the top, mid-range. That'll hit this time, but don't get it to drop.
Good box out by Daboy, the Venezuelan 6'10 kid. Boy, Ripon's going, no one's going to ball screen me.
Right. 3 again. This time Ritzel is good.
Yeah, they got a couple players that are knocking down threes early for Illinois College back to that 4-point lead.
This time Tackmeyer. Mahone gets picked. Harris back in.
Wow, what a great move by number 4, Harris, to double the ball.
Shot on the way. That's no good. Tooney with the rebound.
Almost good at trying to influence with the flop there on the jump shot. No call there either.
Tooney looks over to Tackmeyer. Mahone.
All over Mahone in that ball.
Tackmeyer back over. 5 on the shot. Tooney, no good. Rebound. Du Bois ahead to Harris.
Got to stop that ball. Lost the handle. Got away with it. Ripon down by 4 with approaching 7.5 left in that first half.
Buzz Ritzel over to Singleton. Back to Ritzel. Shot on the way. DeVolk on the clear.
Yeah.
Steffes.
See what he does. Hesitation dribble got picked. You turn your back to the rim, I've noticed they double immediately, and they've had good success on getting steals from Ripon.
Jaquise Tippett with the steal. Harris this time the float on the left hand. No good, but puts his own rebound back up and does it.
Would that be Harris with that tip? Yeah.
30-second timeout taken by Illinois College. We can breathe.
Man, I'll tell you, my first thought was, man, if I could have a pair of those Nikes, that golden Nike shoe, I wonder if that would, no, won't help me.
Well, you know, the best thing about right now is the conditioning program for these programs seems to be strong, right? Because,
these guys run 40 yards in your sleep.
I'm not an endurance runner by any means, right? But this is a straight-out track meet going on today.
And both teams have the luxury of depth. You can see that as well. I think the difference of the game right now, I love the way Illinois College is defensively is hawking the ball. Regardless of who has the ball for Ripon, they're really attacking that ball and influencing Ripon's half-court offense in terms of being able to want to make all the entry passes they otherwise like to do.
Galati back into the ball game. Jorgensen still hanging out there as well.
Yeah, Meinholz got in too for
correct.
Ripon.
Steffes down to DeValk. 25-19 Illinois College lead here in the first half.
A lot of time here, 12 seconds.
DeValk finds Galati. Steffes has got a corner. He'll count up, cut off the glass. That won't go. Get his own rebound. Try to go back up again. He'll get fouled this time. He was like, either I'm going to hit the board or I'm going to get the contact.
Yeah, because I got the 6'6" guy from Lockport, Illinois, hanging on my back. My fifth pump fake finally brought me a whistle.
Coming up at halftime, Marty had a chance to talk to head coach Ryan Kane. Been some news since the last time we've been on the air.
Yeah, just a little.
Steffes on that free throw is no good. If you haven't heard the news, Coach Kane will be leaving at the end of the season to go to Carthage College. I'm sure you guys will get into that a little bit at halftime.
Actually,
briefly, maybe not.
He didn't take it.
Okay.
He did, yeah.
Okay.
So his focus is on the game right here at hand.
Basket up, no good from Harris. Rebounded out of there. Jorgensen comes away with a pull.
Yep, son of a coach. Jorgensen out of Fond du Lac High School. Look at that.
Galati with a blow by Jorgensen in the corner for a three. Bingo.
Is that? Jorgensen has been so on fire in the last 3 games. And Galati give that point guard credit. He hit him right in the hands. Jorgensen is square at the rim. He knew what to do when he caught it.
You may recall, Jorgensen got the start, and he's kind of been down to the bench guy, right?
Jorgensen's been a starter for 3 seasons, if memory serves me. And with the depth and the influx of talent.
Galati on the throw to the outside. Jorgensen again, look out.
Instant replay, folks. Put some duct tape on that spot because you want to hit that spot every time.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Jorgensen holding the ankle there.
Gosh, you hope it's a cramp, but it might not be. You want that downtown artillery from Drew. That gave Ripon the lead.
26-25. Jorgensen seems to have fought it off, maybe.
Hopefully.
3 on the other way. Oh!
Look at that. How's that for pretty? How was that for pretty by
Jackson Dyan from Green Lake County.
Yeah. He's out of Lamont, Illinois.
Steffes around to DeValk. Jorgensen seems to recovered okay from whatever was going on there.
Keep moving.
Galati, bounce pass. Steffes, another 3 opposite side. That'll go in and out, no good. DeValk comes, I should say, Bartle comes through on the crash.
Yeah. It was a good find, though. Steffes had his look.
Shot is up, no good. Bartle with the rebound and hands back to Galati. Over to Steffes. Flip the script this time. Now Steffes will get the baseline, go on the attack.
Steffes just as soon as get contact and shoot an open jump shot. That's always been part of his makeup.
Trey Rogers working with him now. Josh Harris on the double team.
Yeah, they're going to call Harris with a little bit of the right arm on for the foul on Steffes.
Dubois and Trippett back in. Mahone back in.
Yeah, we're not talking about the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right. They're in action this afternoon, right? Against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yep.
Jorgensen 3, missed that one. Galati got pushed in the back, no call.
Yeah. I've seen a few of those excuse me's they're letting go.
3:30 remaining.
7 on the shot clock.
This time.
Now we'll get the push in the back.
Meinholz, yeah, we'll get the push in the back.
Nice tight spin move by the super sophomore out of Oconomowoc. And we'll get Tackmeyer back in for Ripon. Drew's going to take Jorgensen will take a seat, see how that, hopefully, like you said, it's a non-issue. Kind of put a quick little wrinkle on the ankle, walked it off.
Harris back in for the Blue Boys. 2-point basket for Mahone is good.
The thing about Mahone's game is he is comfortable shooting a pull-up jumper at any distance on the court. Hit a lot of floaters against Grinnell.
Harris this time with the look. Dubois working against Tackmeyer. Back out to Harris.
Good
jump shot, no good.
I'm sorry.
Jaquise Trippett back up and good.
Ouch. Yeah, that was one rebound that
Tippett, I should say.
Mahone didn't get the handle on. They go back up by 2 with that, the visitors do, with under 3 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside perimeter work. Excellent defense as well by IC.
Yep.
Tackmeyer baseline, back out. Galati gets him in the air. A little bit of separation, good.
How's that for pretty?
The ability to create separation and shoot that quickly is sometimes.
And head shoulder fake.
Right.
It's so old and yet it's still so effective with young defenders wanting to swat that ball into the stands.
Ritzel, fire over. Tippett. This time Dubois goes up top and puts one in.
Yeah, that's just 6'10", you know, on 6'5". And the difference is there, he needed help there, Bartle did.
Illinois College with a 2-point lead. Tackmeyer with it this time. Oh, got a little bit of separation. Missed the bunny. Tip back there. There was his buddy.
Oh, his wingman bailed him out. What a great read by Tackmeyer. He was so surprised to find that nobody went with him. He overlaid it when he was that open. Nice job by the Berlin grad Bartle.
Tippett this time loses the handle. This time Tackmeyer.
Galati. Boy, you better. Does this remind you of Grinnell pressure?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Bartle back to Galati, now to Tackmeyer. Tackmeyer this time held around the edge. He'll hold on. Back out Mahone wide open, 24 feet. He'll miss off the rim.
Yep. Didn't have his rhythm, and that's the difference on that pass. You know, made him kind of hesitate, and then he lost that rhythm. So we're all knotted up here with less than a minute, and I guess going into this game, when you look at what both teams have accomplished, you know, about 13 games into the season, we're kind of seeing what we thought we might. Yeah.
Starting 5 back in for the Redhawks with under a minute to go. Steffes, Mahone, Galati, DeValk, and Tooney. Ritzel, Harris, Singleton. Tippett also out there for Illinois College. And Mazaremas out there as well for IC with 32 seconds. We got 32s all over the board right now. 32 on the clock, 32 on the scores.
Yeah. My age.
Oh, sure.
Times.
Seems legit. Is it times 2, Marty, or no?
And change.
And change, okay. Fair enough.
Got to be honest on the air.
Yeah. Galati will be content to play for 1 here. DeValk will hand it back to Steffes. Ripon would love to have that lead going into halftime.
Oh, yeah.
DeValk's got some
What a
separation.
move.
This time puts it up. Can't get it to drop.
Oh, what a great move. A great pivot. Just didn't finish.
Harris this time puts one up at the buzzer. Gets it.
Nice shot.
3-pointer at the buzzer to give Illinois College a 35-32 lead.
I guess those expensive gold Nikes were worth it. Wow, what a first half of 20 minutes of action.
That went quick.
Yeah, it did. It did. I feel I need to go on, get some oxygen here.
What we'll do is we'll take a little break after that one, and we'll come back here for the second half. Illinois College leading Ripon 35-32 on Midwest Conference Television and the Ripon Channel.
So, anything new with you?
Happy New Year. Yeah, it's just a new year, 2023.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, big game today.
Big game today.
Yeah, excited.
I want to congratulate you on that win on the road, holding Grinnell to 84 points, which is their lowest output on the season at home. And we talked about this a little bit earlier in the week. The expression on the opposing coach when he put his first 5 in and you put your 5 in was absolutely precious.
Yeah. When you got the depth we have, why not, right? You know, I think it kept our guys fresh. I think oftentimes if you stay on the court for 3, 4, even 5 minutes a game clock, you have a tendency to kind of you get really tunnel vision. You have a hard time seeing what's out there on the floor, where the space is at. And, you know, I pulled the guys out after that second wave, and a couple of them said, I like this. You know, they don't feel as gassed. They can feel a little stronger with the ball, and they can see where the plays are on the floor. So,
your half court, spreading the floor, skip passes, ball, reversal, taking care of the ball, being strong with the ball, I thought was really key to the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we shared it well. We made them chase us a little bit more than we normally do. When they put 2 on the ball, someone's open, right? So, you know, there's no need to rush. We're going to get a good look. And I think the guys really stuck to the game plan. They were very disciplined, and, gosh, we really took care of it. I mean, considering, you know, it was only, a couple weeks ago before Christmas that we played an Austin College team that ran not even close to the same type of pressure, and we turned it over 23 times. And so to only turn it over, 16 times against those guys was a really good deal.
Yeah, I just would have told the seniors when I saw them the other night, I said, hey, jet lag. Changing gears, Coach. Yeah. December 3rd, you're down there playing this exact team, Illinois College, you're going to be taking on here in a few minutes. You led most of the way. You let it get away from me at the end, didn't close it out, lost by 1. Since then, they've gone on a tear. They're 13-1 on the year. They haven't lost a road game. They're undefeated in conference. You guys are 5-0 at home. What are you looking for today?
Home court. Sounds like we need it, right? I think being at home is always good for us. I think our kids will play confident. I think they'll play comfortable. I think they'll shoot the ball well today. And, they're a good team. But I think when both teams play their best, it's going to come down to, probably the last 5 minutes of the game and who can execute down the stretch. And we made some mistakes down there that I think we learned from, and hopefully we can rectify those here today.
Coach, I just want to say one more thing, that I'll tell you what, if your seniors can play ball today like they can eat my wife's lasagna, I like our chances.
Me too. Well played. And thank you again for hosting.
My pleasure. Good luck to you, Coach. We're looking forward to a great contest. And we'll be back in just a few minutes with introductions.
Back here at Johnson and Gillespie Court inside the Doc Weiske Gymnasium at the Wilmore Center on the Ripon College campus. Welcome to it.
In Fond du Lac County.
In Fond du Lac County in the state of Wisconsin, right? In the continent of North America.
Western Hemisphere.
Right.
Yes.
Illinois College leading 35-32. A quick look at stats. Let's start first with Illinois College. They are being led by, a couple of players. Buzz Ritzel has 8. Josh Harris with 8 as well. Jackson Dion, 6, and 4 of those from one play with a 3-pointer and a free throw at the end of that, I think, as well, too, for him. So, but shooting-wise, both teams are shooting, Well, they've attempted 31 shots, right? So
Both teams,
Yeah.
same amount of attempts.
So Ripon has made 13, Illinois College has made 14. So both teams shooting over 40%, which again is pretty fantastic for them. On the Ripon side, a couple of sevens in there for you. Jalen Mahone has got 7. Dominic Pilati's got 7. 6 from Jude Jorgensen. He hit some threes in the corner at a big point for this Red Hawk team, and 5 points coming in from Ryan Steffes as well. Red Hawks lost by 1 last time they met, 62-61 on December 3rd. What do you think the key is to get the win today for the Hawks?
More of the same. I mean, I think both teams are playing intense defense, yet you see pretty solid shooting percentages by almost mirror-like, identical. So really the only difference has been if you look at the amount of threes that Illinois College has made on the perimeter, that's really been the difference for them. I tell you, if we see the second 20 minutes like the first 20 minutes, I'm telling you, Jason, I right now, I wouldn't do anything different if I'm either team. I see both teams on both ends of the court, offense and defense, playing solid basketball. What's interesting, you made the comment during halftime, is the officials. They said, you know what? We get paid whether we blow our whistle or not.
Right.
And there's only, been 7 fouls called in the first half of action. And as teams tire, and even I dare say, out on a limb here, both teams eventually will tire. That you tends to get a little less defensive intensity, and then you see more offense. But I think we'll hear a few more whistles, is my guess. But this is the kind of game that I think, it should be a minute left and anybody's to be had, hopefully.
Well, in turnover-wise, they've been pretty close as well. Illinois College with 4, Ripon with 5. That's okay. You can accept that, right? That's part of the game.
Absolutely,
right?
because if you finish this game, either team, and you're around 10, 11, 12 turnovers, hey, you look at Wisconsin Badgers you were watching earlier against Illinois. They're one of the tops in the country, and they turn it over probably about 10 times a game.
Absolutely. Starting 5 back out for the Red Hawks, and the starting 5 back out as well for Illinois College. Coming around the edge, Rogers has that one inside. Nestor DuBois with a jam to start off the second half.
Yeah, Tooney left his man to help out Steffes, and Ripon paid the price on that early baseline jam.
Tooney on the handoff, back to Steffes, now to DeVault. Galati's got to fight through. Finds it now, Tooney up top, the three-pointer. That's going to miss. Rebounded out, and nice job. Ripon throws it off of the high C player, but it came back and hit Steffes.
Yeah. Wow. That's kind of like racquetball.
So Buzz Ritzel will find Nestor. Three-pointer from the big man out back.
Very confident Blue Boys team to start the second half in the half-court offense.
Maz Remus with the 3 to make it an 8-point lead. That's their biggest lead of the ball game so far for IC.
They're doing the damage inside out with the dunk and with the three-pointer early in the second half.
Tooney. This time inside, Steffes will go up with it.
And it was blocked.
The tempo of this second half has started off considerably slower than what we saw at the first.
Absolutely. More deliberate, but the intensity down from an 11 to about a 7.
Tooney will work against the 6'10".
Good hedge.
Nestor this time will lose the handle on it.
Double team knocked away by Galati and Steffes.
Mahone will run. He loses the dribble, but gets fouled along the way.
Going to call the reach on that foul, on the transition dribble by Mahone.
Meinholz will come in for the Hawks. Galati misses everything on that one.
Yeah, it's almost like Ripon's almost playing tight, isn't it? you know, they have to just let it go.
Eight-point lead for Illinois College.
Yep, you don't want it to get much bigger than that against an opponent like this.
Trey Rogers on the outside wing. He'll come through the middle now, put on the brakes, turn around, put it up.
Big time play there by Rogers. Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I know who's from there.
Who?
I'll let you know in a minute here.
Tooney will go up with it. Can't get it.
Wow.
7-0 run to start the second half for Illinois College. Make it a 9. Oh, that one didn't go.
Whew, got a break there, fell asleep on the weak side. Almost got burned, but he missed it.
Steffes will walk it out on the left edge. Tooney this time's
got blocked.
Tipped. Yeah, Nestor got a hand on it.
Yep. It's a lot to be said for 6'10".
Ritzel being worked by Galati inside. Nestor this time. Good ball movement around. Mazamiros again for a 3. This time won't go over the back. Called on Nestor DuBois.
Good box out by the Tooney, the Waupun kid, as we're going to see.
Harris and Singleton will come back in. And Bartle and Tackmeyer in for Ripon.
Yeah, Steffes and Tooney will take a seat.
Mahone will come out actually.
Oh yeah, Steffes fooled us. So who's going to step it up for Ripon and get them back on the offensive track of things? Let's find out.
Ripon yet to score a point here. Almost 4 minutes gone in the second half.
Yep, little out of control there.
Rogers picked off.
Well, look who did it.
Meinholz, he'll go up, and the jam over the top of Rogers.
And
the
he's
stare
eyeballing,
back.
and he even got a smile. He locked the wrist, man. That was the David Thompson. Wow. Woo. Maybe that's who will get Ripon's offense going. Gets him within 8.
Singleton this time loses the handle. Ball out of bounds. Galati got a hand on it.
Once again, the smart players defensively, when they realize that their teammate's opponent has got his back to the rim, take that double down, knock it away.
Can we go back to that dunk from Meinholz?
Oh, I haven't seen that one by him before. My goodness. He locked it wrist.
Good move on the way that shot put up, and no good. Rebound comes out. Bartle.
One of those excuse me bumps again that they're not calling.
Steffes spin move into the lane, got some clearing, that won't go. Bartle with the save, back out, Meinholz underneath. This time Steffes and the one.
And now the Ripon crowd's into that. What great hustle by the big Berlin Bartle. Big Berlin Bartle?
You just made that, man.
Yeah, just good job by the Triple B, we'll call him, of saving that ball, setting the table for the new Holstein kid, Steffes. They're going to take a timeout before he tries to do an N1. Looks like a full timeout, huh?
Full timeout taken by Illinois College. Ripon has only scored 4 points here in this second half, but
what a dynamic 4 points.
Chance for 5 on the way here next as Steffes will shoot the and 1. We talked about the momentum and maybe the kind of the enthusiasm needed to get on a run here, and that certainly that dunk from Meinholz, you know, bubbles to the top.
I was talking about the gold Nikes from the Illinois player before the end of half to knock down that 3. I might want to check with Luke Meinholz, see where he got his shoes. Wow.
That was a heck of a dunk, and then the stare down at the end was the best part.
And what was interesting, after the theft by Meinholz, and he's making a career out of steals and doing what he just did, but number 3 that went with him, Rogers, it looked like, hey, he's going to size him up and try to, block that rim. And he backed off, and Meinholz read it, and he went in with that lock wrist, one-handed above the rim slam.
I didn't see that coming.
And no, I don't know if he did. We'll have to talk to the kid later. But either way, like you said, and then the stare, and it made even Rogers kind of smile. He had to admire it. He goes, okay, all right. You won that battle in the war. There's a lot more to be had.
Steffes will go to the free throw line now.
A good career free throw shooter, I might add. He's got that sleeve on his right knee. Talking to him Wednesday, he's got this, I forgot what he called it, but it's like if you touch it, it's like a bone bruise.
Sure.
Sharp pain.
Steffes good on that free throw. Redhawks 2 of 3 from the free throw line today.
I think I'd ask my teammate to hit that, make me a little more angry on defense. Play a little more angry.
Ripon on a 5-0 run here now.
Got the wake-up call, it would appear. What can they do on the defensive end of things now?
That's the key, right?
Yeah.
How do they body up? Kalani picked it, and Rogers gets it back. Ritzel for 3.
That was a noon ball trick. Fake the pass and shoot the puppy from downtown, but he missed it.
Tackmeyer over to Steffes. 37-42.
Nope.
Steffes 3 is going to miss off the edge.
Yeah, slipped off his hand on that release. You could see it from our angle.
5.5 minutes gone here in this second half.
Yeah, you can't let Ritzel alone. He'll knock down the 3 as well for Illinois College. Whoa.
Through the legs, through the wickets.
Shot clock down to 7.
Harris from about 30.
Well,
Steph curried it.
He did. That was a good 5 feet above that three-point line at least. And maybe you have to reconsider those gold shoes. My goodness, what some display of gaudy offense, huh?
45-37. Tackmeyer comes to the lane, now backed out. Bartle thought didn't.
Yeah, he doesn't shoot a lot of threes.
Steffes will come through on the attack, lose the dribble, got to fight back up, gonna get fouled. He'll go to the line.
He does such a good job when he realizes he's in the trees, Ryan Steffes, of when he releases the shot, hanging on to it for the longest time to create that defensive contact.
Mahone will come back in. Jorgensen's coming back in. DeVault coming back in. Jaquise Tippett coming back in as well.
Wow.
Steffes good on that free throw.
I guess what I'm saying about Steffes, he protects the ball to the last second, covers it up, so that when the defender's going up to slap it away, that's when he gets the whistle.
He doesn't get...
we'll call that a veteran move.
Yeah, he doesn't get frustrated down there when he's amongst all that.
Good point. Very comfortable down there. Yeah.
45-39.
They were down double digits here early in the second half. He'll take a break, Steffes will, and got us back within a half dozen with approaching 13 and a half minutes remaining in the game. Ripon trailing by a half dozen.
Baseline run on the way, put up no good from Ritzel. Did Volk lose the headband or what?
I think so.
It looks like he took that off.
Or has he got a dart? Is it a...
maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, he comes out to my backyard, biology major, and he takes care of the bluebird houses and has a trail cam on it in Barlow Park.
Really?
Yeah. And he's going through those huge drifts. And he's that term Renaissance man, this Kimberly grad is a Renaissance man.
Cool.
He's a real interesting dude. Not just a basketball player, for sure.
Free throw on the way. Ritzel, number 2, no good. DeVault, the Renaissance man.
Yeah. Coach was telling me about him, too, in their conversations. Real smart kid. Of course, a lot of them are, right?
Tackmeyer on the top side between the wheels. 39-45. Ripon trails by 6.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Meinholt's going to go up and get fouled.
On the spin move. Now, Coach Kane is letting his offense know right now, because I can hear him through my headset, you better do what I want you to do. But nice move by our Meinholz to surrounded by the trees to get him in the air and get the foul call before the shot.
Remember how we joked there was only 7 fouls in the first half? Well, we're at 6 here with 7 minutes gone in the second half.
Yeah, we kind of
thought
we kind of thought maybe we'll hear more whistles.
Mahone off balance, no good. Rebounded out. Comes to Mr. Du Bois.
Yeah, DeVault tried. He was just too many blue jerseys around him. That 6-point differential still exists. Lost the handle. Can't touch the ball again after that. So it'll be a unforced turnover on Illinois College. It seems one of the few mistakes Illinois College is making. That was on 35, Mazermas, that Lockport, Illinois senior.
Tackmeyer bringing it up into the forecourt, finds Jorgensen, got him in the air. Foot was on the line. Okay.
Yeah, that's a call we never used to see. And it seems like it's more prevalent than ever. You see it at all levels in college and once in a while in high school, but definitely college and for sure the pros. Spread offenses.
Ripon trailing 39-45. Ripon women victorious over Illinois College earlier this afternoon here.
Yeah, it was. It was the Skylar Brescia show, along with the other big Bonnie Jensen in particular.
Harris this time gets in the air. No. Yeah, they called the charge.
Yeah.
He leaned into him.
Yeah, he created the contact, and then what he did, he kicked his feet out. Now, I don't know if they have that rule at the Division III if you can call the flop. I think you can. He could have done either way, the referee, on that call.
There's some extra extension with that.
Yeah. Good.
Hey,
good
he tried to sail, right?
Yeah, good reffing.
Sometimes you can't always close, right?
Right.
Tackmeyer will look for the feed back to Mahone.
Wow.
Gaster got his hand on it.
Yeah, he did.
Tackmeyer's going to come up with him. Mahone will put the block on, but somehow DuBois got that one to drop.
Yeah, crafty move. Everyone's looking to attack the rim, and he surprised everybody with a little scoop shot off the window.
Back to 8-point lead for Illinois College here with 11:25 remaining. DeValk with 10 on the shot. Gets picked. Harris. Look ahead. Ritzel. He'll go with the jam.
Nice job by Ritzel. Just a 6'3" kid.
10-point lead by Illinois College. They got the thrusters going, no doubt.
Yeah. Next whistle, Coach Kane has wholesale changes with 4 coming in. In fact, he's forced to take the timeout.
Timeout taken by Ripon, 49-39, 10-point lead, biggest one of the ball game. Not that they were at 11 one time before Illinois College was, so.
Wow. We were telling you what Ripon College women will be doing. Well, of course, they travel together now for economic reasons. Midwest Conference men's and women's basketball team. So they're going to be back in action. Ripon College next games will be at Lawrence Wednesday evening at 7:30. The women will play at 5:30. And then on a week from today, on the 14th of January, Saturday, they'll head down to Monmouth, Illinois to take on the Monmouth Fighting Scots.
Right.
And that'll be a 3 o'clock game. Following the 1 o'clock game by the women. It was interesting with Monmouth. When you read the bios on some of these Ripon College players, when you look at the roster, one of the Ripon female players, I got a kick out of it. They said, hey, what's your best memory, or what's your best thing you like to think about? It says beating Monmouth at Monmouth.
Right.
Which tells you what they think about the program at Monmouth for women's basketball. So, but that's what's going on there. We'll be back in action. You'll be calling the game on Tuesday, January 17th, right here at the Doc Weiske Gymnasium. The Lake Forest Foresters come into town, and you'll be calling the 7:30 men's game and the 5:30 women's game before that with Lake Forest.
Was one of your favorite coaches in the Midwest Conference down there at Lake Forest?
Oh, Coach Tills. She is something. I always tell her, bring me a Portillo's hot dog.
Galati to the right side. Over to Bartle, who checked back in. Tooney's going to go up with it, goes left-handed, gets blocked.
Yeah, he thought he got a little slapped on there, but they're, letting them play. They're letting them play.
Well, it's close to a shot clock violation as well. You heard the horn in the background.
Indeed. Nice catch. Going to
Benton
call
Singleton's going to be...
Yeah, let's see if they call that on Ryan Steffes on the grab on that good entry pass. I think he came across the bridge of the nose on the receiver for them. That was Singleton down low. No, they called it on Bartle. They were both there.
49-39, Illinois College leading here. Just about halfway through the second half.
Illinois College with a quick start and the slow start by Ripon, and of the second half has been the difference of this game.
Harris will work, come to the right, I should say left side with the left-hander.
They're gonna call that on Tooney. Good job, help defense by Steffes, I think helped alter that shot. But nonetheless, the offensive rebound effort for Illinois College was the difference.
Ritzel will back it out to Rogers.
Ripon's going to climb back into this. This is where they'll do it on the defensive end of things.
Wide open in the corner, shot on the way. Galati got in front of Rogers.
Yeah.
Not enough, though.
Give them credit, they being Illinois College. Ripon being forced to get more aggressive defensively. You're going to double the ball once in a while. They had an orphan in the corner, and he stuck it for a three.
Steffes with it now. Now to Mahone, he'll come baseline. Put it up right-handed, no good, can't get it to drop.
Well, a little bit of height in there and that protecting the rim by Illinois College is making Ripon miss some high percentage shots. Give credit where credit is due.
Steffes on the run out. Basket put up.
That's the same play he had at Grinnell. Rebound all the way down the other end, got fouled. And in that game at Grinnell that the men won, holding Grinnell to 84 points, in which Coach K was platooning with Grinnell, staying with him. And there was a fouled. Steffes was fouled, but they said not in the act of shooting. That surprised everybody. Right. Coach Kane just as much as Steffes. And that was that play. And this is almost instant replay here, except he gets the benefit of the doubt.
Steffes is good on that one.
Still double-digit lead by the Blue Boys. Ripon's got to dig in here.
Ritzel. Singleton now is going to work.
Yeah, coming off that timeout. Teese is in now for Ripon.
Shot on the way put up from Harris is no good. Teese with the rebound.
Galati 1-on-none.
Steffes on the three on the quick. No.
Just long. Meinholz, what a battle.
Now say held ball. Possession arrow belongs to Ripon.
I said earlier in the contest when Meinholz got in coming off the bench to start the game, I thought this is the kind of matchup with the athleticism transition. This suits Meinholz's type of game. He's fiery. He's extremely defensive-minded. Always is good for a couple of thefts every game.
Jack Brady checking in for the first time this afternoon.
The Brookfield Central grad, Brady's known for his coming in off the bench and knocking down shots from downtown. They could use some of that right now, Ripon.
Brady back up top to Steffes around the wing. They'll go to the left edge, finding Galati with 8-18, 52-41. 11-point lead for IC.
Wanted to do a step back three, he couldn't.
Meinholz turns around, puts one up, got a shot in the face. And he'll go to the line.
Nice job of putting pressure on the defense with that jumper when you draw that help defense. It kind of gives you, I'm not used to seeing guys like Steffes, guys like Meinholz, guys like Owen Tooney getting their shots blocked. What does that tell you about the height as well as the athleticism of the visitors?
Basket up and good.
So Coach Kane trying different combinations with Teese and Brady, looking for something that's going to get this offense thing going as Galati takes a blow for Ripon.
Ripon has only had 6 points in, I should say 6 baskets in the paint underneath the basket.
Yeah, it's athletic and it's big in there, and Ripon's found that out.
They'll work outside perimeter. Ten-point lead. Here's a three. That's no good. Meinholz on the clear.
Chance to get this down to single digits as we approach 7.5 minutes remaining.
How did he get that in
through there? That ball through the gauntlet.
Between Teese there.
Got blocked.
Shot on the way, Meinholz, no good.
And that's what you do if you're Ripon. You're closing out. You don't get good looks on threes. Those mid-range jumpers, it seems, Meinholz setting the example of that, creating contact, getting to the line. But now you got to make them.
Free throw good from Meinholz. Illinois College with 5 blocks in this game so far.
I dare say most of them here in the second half.
That one comes up a little bit short.
That's what he did in his last up there. Made the first and then falls out of the shot on the second one. Doesn't make it.
Rogers with the basketball over to Harris, who leads the team with 11 points. He'll post up and working against Tackmeyer.
Good defense by Tackmeyer. Good defense, and he gets the board too. Brady setting up in the corner.
Meinholz will find Tackmeyer again. He'll come through. Brady will come through. Run out of room and fire back over to Steffes. And checked on the hip.
Yeah, got him hooked on the thigh. He's lucky he doesn't get up with one of those deep thigh bruises. Well, maybe is that going to do it with the 10th team foul?
Yeah, shooting 2.
Whoa, is that a friend? Yeah, is that a friend for Ripon when you're trailing by 9? To know that every whistle in your favor now results in 2 attempts from the line.
Free throw, Steffes, and the coach from Illinois College is exchanging the fact that it says, hey, we have 10, they have 3.
Yeah, well, tell that to University of Illinois.
Right.
Earlier in the week, they had 40 fouls to 6 for their opposition. Hey, you know, if you're a jump shooting team,
Harris
like that.
for 3, no good.
Ouch.
Rebounded out, back out to Harris. He'll come through again this time. Get blocked.
What a theft by
Meinholz again. Here we go. Lays it up too hard this time. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball stays with Ripon.
Good job of Illinois College after the Meinholz theft to get back there and surround him, forcing a difficult take. And then that went off of the 2 Illinois College players fighting for the missed shot by Meinholz. But get used to it for a couple more seasons. Even after this, Meinholz with a lot of stealing.
Benton Singleton back in. Steffes will come through the lane, jump stop it, go over the top and get it to go. Been the Ryan
move.
Steffes show lately.
Oh,
16 to lead the Redhawks.
crafty move by the veteran from New Holstein.
Redhawks down by 5.
Down by as many as what, 12?
Yes. Singleton will go up. That'll be short. Rebounded out. Teese.
You don't think they called Teese's mom Matisse? That was a stretch.
I was saying you're going out there, right?
Yeah, the artist, folks. All right, back to earth.
Harris puts on the Jets, and good move by Steffes to foul on him. They got one to give, right?
Put some ice water on those shoes.
52-47, Illinois College leading.
We're not disappointed in this game.
No.
I think we even get some money to do this, folks, if you can believe that. I'm speaking for myself.
Oh, okay. Well, wait. You getting paid for this? Wow.
Wide open.
Harris, 3, no good. Ritzel back up and good and around and down and good.
Ritzel's a nice player.
Yeah,
He can do it all. He's a 6'3" kid.
he is. Harris has taken 14 shots so far. Basket that time is good.
Well, look at Teese. My goodness.
Back to a 5-point lead. Timeout.
Kimberly grad Teese, isn't he something? Calm. He's up there on the lane line on the high post. Gets it. Up. Looks around. Hey, I'm going to triple threat turn around and take a nice, calm 7-foot jumper.
Redhawks 17 of 49 right now in shooting, and Illinois College 22 of 51. Behind the arc, 10 of 23 for IC, 5 of 15 for Ripon.
Illinois College, my impression to start that second half where they shot out of the gate, they couldn't miss. They were knocking down threes early in the second half, much like the first half, a continuation. And of course started off with that super dunk in the first half, or the second half, whereas Ripon just was kind of almost lethargic, it seemed, and more matter of fact and less spontaneous up and down the court transition. But now that's changed.
Right.
And they've gotten cold from the perimeter, Illinois College, and Ripon is attacking the rim and shooting more from, 8 feet in.
Right.
And while they've gotten some of those blocked, they've also been rewarded by some whistles and gotten to the free throw line and taken advantage of climbing back into the game that way. Combination of free throws and higher percentage shots from inside of 10 feet to the rim.
Brian Steffes, leading scorer for the Redhawks, with 16. 4:39 remaining here in the ball game.
Yeah, so Coach Kane is going to be effective April 1st, the new athletic director at Carthage College. He'll step away from coaching. He told me that all of his commits of recruiting coming to Ripon are still coming to Ripon, according to them. So that's good news too, because it's not like he's leaving to go coach somewhere else.
Right.
Here we are in the corner, 10 on the shot clock.
Rogers will work it around. Jaquise Tippett backs out, finds Nestor.
Teese got bumped, but good dish. He just didn't fall for Illinois College.
Rogers, I should say, Jaquise Tippett with the 3.
Woo!
He didn't know he had to shoot until the bench told him.
What a huge shot that was. Very fortuitous with his teammates yelling, shoot the 3, the shot clock. Bang.
Meinholz this time gets to the side. Tackmeyer 3, that won't go. Here's where you got to strap up those shoelaces just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Start playing some D.
You're going to have to drop some. You're going to have to drop some shots and defense. You got to hold them, just like last time. Boy, they surrounding, collapsing on the ball.
Good control through the lane. He'll get fouled.
Let's see if they give that to number 1 for the Redhawks. They do.
Free throws on the way for Jaquise Tippett.
This Illinois College team is probably the best Illinois College team I can recall in all the years of calling Midwest Conference men's basketball. They're solid with their starting 5. They go deep, extremely athletic. Their starting 5, you got what, 6'10", 6'6". I mean, they got it all going for them. Inside out, defense, they can make you uncomfortable in the half court, in the opponent's half court offense.
Back to a 10-point lead. Galati uses the handle for a second.
Yeah, that 3 took the wind out of their sails, I think.
It did. Meinholz on the outside wing. He'll bring it back up to the top between the circles is Galati.
Yeah, down to 3 minutes remaining in the game, down by double digits.
Teese good.
What a comfortable looking shot he's got for a guy that doesn't see as much floor time. Man, he looks like a wily veteran, very comfortable out there.
Illinois College looking to improve their 13-1 record on the season. Ripon looking for win number 8. Here's the basket put up and good from Ritzel.
Is Ritzel good from deep and very confident for a 6'3" player around the rim. He finishes so well, doesn't he?
Buzz Ritzel with the basket.
I got to share a little humor there. You know, this time of year when the campus is not in session, a lot of the players get farmed out for meals. I was talking to Dennis Cotton earlier, you and I, and Dennis fed him Thursday night. My family had him, eight of the seniors anyway. Lord knows we'd go home equity loan if we had to feed the whole team. And I said, hey guys, give me shout outs, any names to the players, you know. And all of a sudden T says something from one end of the dining room table to the opposite where Owen Tooney was sitting and said something bear. I thought he said sugar bear. Everyone's laughing. And I could tell, I said, Owen, so your nickname Sugar Bear? Well, and they started laughing. I misunderstood. They call him Tuna Bear. Of course, you know, he's a big, huggable bear. And they laughed at that. So I don't know what his new nickname is, but anyway, he's a hell of a player, I'll tell you that much, with soft hands. And right now, they could use guys like him or anybody they can find to get out there and get some points.
Galati running the tightrope on the baseline. Tackmeyer 3, no good. Gets his own rebound. He'll dribble through traffic. Steffes, another 3, no good. Rebounded out.
Yeah.
Redhawks got to fight now.
Yeah, Ripon shooting threes. I almost got to agree with our executive producer, cameraman Riley Eisnagel. Maybe since you've been in the super bonus with 6 minutes and 38 seconds, try to get that contact, stop the clock, and get to the line maybe. Easy for me to say I'm up here.
Ritzel almost picked there by Galati. Harris now. Back to Ritzel, 3. No good. Rebound. Run it out. Meinholz. $1:45 remaining.
Yep. Time is precious now. You're playing against the clock if you're the Redhawks. Trailing by 10 with 95 seconds off his own foot. Now, finally, we're going to see, I was wondering if we're going to see two of the more, well, certainly Mahoney, you have to consider him maybe the most prolific scorer on the squad.
Sure, I would think so.
He's in there, and then now the sniper, Drew Jorgensen, has just entered. But is it going to be enough with this much time remaining? We're about to find out.
Steffes this time pins him in the corner.
Look at that ref watching. Timeout called to bail him out. Yeah, it was like a triple team against that down in the corner of the out of bounds. Trapped by Ripon.
Woo. Redhawks trail this one 61-51.
So next televised Ripon College game, you'll be doing that against the Foresters of Lake Forest on the 17th, Tuesday the 17th.
Okay.
The women at 5:30 will get going, and then this men's team, Coach Kane's Redhawks, for his last season, will be at 7:30. I'll be on the other side of town with Riley Eisnagel. Behind the lens here, working with you, will be Jonathan Steffens, a kid out of Neenah. Great guy. And Riley and I will be doing the non-conference action with Ripon High School girls against the South Central member Wautoma Hornets. That'll be that night. Next home game for the college. But like we talked earlier, they got two road games back-to-back, starting against Lawrence on the 11th, this coming Wednesday, 7:30 start for the men, 5:30 for the ladies. And then they'll head down, all the way down to Monmouth, Illinois, taking on Monmouth on a week from today, January 14th. And the women will play at 1, and the men will play at 3. So, with as our
87 seconds.
Yeah, thank you. You knew where I was going with this. I'm slow math. You know, I'm a victim of the new math of the 70s. I still don't understand how many gallons of paint you need to paint a house. I run out, I go buy more.
61-51 Illinois College leading Ripon here with a minute and 27 left.
Yeah. So it's the starters for Ripon with the exception of the three-point shooter specialist and pretty darn good defensive player himself, Drew Jorgensen.
So we'll see pressure in the backcourt here, obviously. Harris will fight through it, had the dribble high, and now he'll get fouled.
Yeah, I thought he actually lost the handle on it without any play, but I think, let's see if they call it on Galati.
Steffes is going to be on.
I thought it was Galati. Okay, doesn't matter, right?
Ritzel will do the inbounds, finds Rogers. Pressure a little bit in the backcourt. Oh. So Galati will get a foul.
So the difference of this game was the beginning of the second half. Illinois College came out firing on all pistons, and Ripon was a little slow to start to get the wake-up call, and then pretty much it's been pretty even after the first 5-6 minutes of action to start the second half. The next 14, 15 minutes played pretty even, but they dug themselves a hole and got it down within maybe 5 at one point. And then I think the big play was probably that three-pointer.
Oh, from Harris, from back
from
out
Harris, with the shot clock winding down, when Ripon had battled to get it within reason.
Oh, you're talking Trey Rogers at the top here.
With
okay,
the top of the three.
Yep, yeah, that shot clock one. Turnaround Steffes off the glass, no good. Rebounded out, and they'll quickly foul. Minute and 6 remaining, 62-51 lead.
So certainly can understand why this ball club only has one blemish on their win-loss column on the season. 13-1, about to go to 14-1.
Du Bois at the free throw line.
They're a pretty complete ball club, Illinois College, as is Ripon.
A player from Caracas, Venezuela makes the first one.
I wonder how he finds the winters.
Cold. Free throw is good.
I tell you, that's pretty solid for a 6'10" man.
Yeah.
Shoots it like a point guard from the 15-foot line.
3 on the way. Steffes is good. No, that's Galati, I should say.
Yep.
That gives him 10 points.
Gets it back to a 10-point deficit. We're going to need a lot more of that in a really short period of time.
Well, Tuning held scoreless today.
Well, there you go. What does that tell you about the athletic prowess and defense by the visitors?
57.5 remaining here. Just some quick changes for Illinois College. Before we forget, thanks to Riley Eisnagel, our producer, camera operator.
Yeah, and all those little quick quips.
Yes. Tackmeyer got a hand on it. I don't know how many we're doing this year, Marty, if we're doing any more after this, but I've had a good time. It's been enjoyable calling a few with you.
Yeah, I'll miss that one with Lake Forest. Otherwise, I'm scheduled for the rest of the home one. So it's on you then, man.
Okay, so let's see what I can do.
Okay. Yeah, it is fun. Not to mention doing a doubleheader solo.
Oh, that's tough. Over the top of the turnover by Illinois College.
So the pressure by the Redhawks pays off on that turnover, stops the clock. Who knows? We've seen more interesting things than this. Certainly, if you can come back. There was a famous come-from-behind win against Grinnell several years ago. You can go on YouTube and watch it. It's an amazing comeback by Ripon. Let's see if we can get up in that category for Redhawk fans.
Galati into Mahone. Galati looking for a 3. That won't go. Run down, Ritzel. Galati on the pick.
So we got here, parking came at a premium today because they had a youth tournament over in the auxiliary gymnasium as well as in the field house, which has 4 courts. So you still have 5 basketball courts, not even including the main court here in the Weiske Gymnasium.
Free throw is good from Ritzel to make this 65-54.
I don't know if anyone's been trying to message me. I left my phone at home, and so my apologies for that.
Seemed awfully quiet up here. The Marty Ertzer fan club phone usually goes off pretty often, right? So
they wanted basket interference call. They felt Coach Kane calling for interference with the basket, and instead it's a foul. Sorry for interrupting there.
No, you're doing your job, man. I mean,
You know, I owe you an apology. At times in the second half, I'm taking over a little more play-by-play, I realized. And I got it's been a while working tandem here. So
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
The floor is yours. It's never a problem. Free throw is no good from Retzel.
You are too kind.
Well, the nice thing is if we miss anything, it's on the monitor, right? So everybody can see it even if we're talking or not.
Yeah, good point.
For the most part.
I've seen, so maybe I could have brought that cribbage board.
Right. Galati will hand it back off Mahone from 25. That'll be short.
That'll pretty much do it. Down by a dozen with less than 30.
Harris will run this one out, working against Galati.
Galati's not going to let him quit. No, he's a Chicago kid. What do you expect?
Clock runs. That is the 10th team foul now on Ripon. So from here on out, they'd shoot 2, but that's not going to happen. So Illinois College will improve to 14-1 on this season. Ripon will fall to 7-7 as the Redhawks are defeated by the Blue Boys 66-54.
And they just look at their enthusiasm with that victory. The second 20 minutes of action proved to be the difference in this game. And maybe before that, maybe the buzzer-beating three-pointer by Illinois College to end the first half and break the tie was the momentum that carried them into the second half and that quick start in the second half.
So, come out with a dunk in the second half to start, too, as well, right?
Impressive ball club to come into Ripon. Coach Kane doesn't lose it at home very often, whether it's conference or non-conference. So that just kind of tells you how talented this bunch is from Jackson, Illinois.
All righty, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We certainly do appreciate you tuning into the broadcast. And until next time, we'll do it again. And thank you so much for watching Ripon College basketball on Midwest Conference Television and the Ripon channel. So long, everybody.